Stunning scenery here, looking back towards Bridge of Orkney. A couple of Munros, one centre of the picture, done that one, and that whole ridge there has got 4 along it. Beautiful part of the country near Glencoe. From the top of Stob Gabhar, Munro number 111, looking across to 112, Stob Gabhar, which is a fairly nice climb up that ridge to the left of the lake quarry there. That looks quite fun. Come to that in a minute. Scrolling round to the right, we come to Glencoe, Bidian Nam Bian, that big thing over there in the middle. Huge mountain. Coming round, we come to Muila Bwyd, and this is where the Glencoe ski centre is. Then round to the right opens up the vast expanse of Rannoch Moor, and this is probably what this mountain is most famous for. So the shot looking backwards across those lakes towards this summit will be the one that you tend to see when you see pictures of Rannoch Moor, looking across at the Black Man, across Locham na Achlays. Bizarre names they give these places. Anyway, then round to the right there's a ridge of 4 Munros, the Bridge of Orkney Hills they're kind of called, doable in a day, all of those. Easier if you've got a car, it's a fair amount of distance along the ridge, so walking back is probably not too much fun. So on the track to Stob Gabhar, just walking down the ridge here. It's fairly steep in places but nothing uncomfortable, but absolutely stunning scenery to go walking to. Gorgeous part of the country. So if you're ever up in Scotland, I can recommend these 2 hills. Up Stob Gabhar starts from Victoria Bridge. The alcoholics amongst you, like myself, be pleased to know there's a pub at the start and the finish, which is always good news. Bit of refreshment from the hills. So this is the so-called knife-edged bit of the ridge. See if we can take you along a bit of it. I'll be honest, it's not as knife-edged as I was hoping for, but it's not all that straightforward. Carrying the camera and trying to see where we're going as well. But anyway, we'll see how we get on. I love ridge walking like this. It's just kind of one of my favourite parts of the mountain. When you're on a ridge, just walking along. This one's actually fairly straightforward. Nothing to trouble you here at all. So if you were reading about this one and you were a bit worried about it, I don't think you need to be. I think this is just fairly straight walking in my book. Stunning. Nice to have a good bit of a clamber though. Fairly tough going on that last descent. It's kind of a few hundred metres of solid climbing. Takes the puff out of you a little bit. There we go. Now it's getting even wider. A few crampon marks on the rocks. And the guys are up here in the winter. It's be quite good fun in the winter. You see, off down to the side, reasonably steep, but not too bad. Just go up across the top here, keep things as entertaining as we can. Yeah. Epic stuff. That's it. The rest of it now, tame as anything. Looking back, easy stuff. All of Scotland's stunning, but here at the top of Stob Gabhar, this must be one of the most stunning views from a summit I've had. Mountains in every direction. This is where we've come from, up over that peak, up the ridge to the left hand side of the picture, and then along the ridge to the right to the summit of the mountain. In the distance you can see Loch Tulla, which is where the walk started, and beyond that the Bridge of Orkney Hills, that ridge of Four Munros. Coming round to the right in the distance there, there's the twin peaks of Benmore and Stobinion, highest peaks south of the Tay, and it's just mountains everywhere you look. Mountains, valleys, glens, Ben Cruachan in the distance there, and as we come round, Glencoe starts to come into view, the big mountain there in the middle now will be Biddy Nambian, the highest peak in Glencoe, and on the front right of the picture now then we see the Buck, Buachel Tivemore, or Stob Dub, the peak on the right hand side. Beautiful ridge walk along there. This grassy plateau down the bottom there looks like an excellent campsite. Might find myself up there camping, doing some photography. It's a good scoping session. And then round to the right, the expanse of Rannoch Moor. Absolute wilderness. Stunning. You won't find many finer views than that